Welcome to the Club Chat, the podcast that cuts through the noise in health, fitness, and lifestyle. We're not here for fluff, quick fixes, or the next shiny trend. We're here for real talk, science-backed strategies, and the kind of tough love that helps you get stronger in every area of your life. You're sitting here with Chelsea and Maria, founders, co-pilots, coaches, and the women behind the Mind and Body Club. Together, we're pulling back the curtain on what it really takes to build strength, resilience, and a lifestyle that lasts. In today's episode, who do you coach the hardest and why?
I think there's people that don't think they can do something and they absolutely can.
Yes.
It will say you're not going to know
if you're ready to do hard shit, raise your standards and become 1% better every day, you're in the right place. This is a Club Chat. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Club Chat. We're here with Tasja today. Hey Tasja.
Hello Chelsea, how are you?
So excited to have you on here. We're just going to learn about Tasja today, why she got into coaching, and hear a little bit more about her story at the club. All right, Tasja, what version of you would not recognize the person you are now?
Probably someone that commits a little bit more to herself. I was doing a lot of things, and I still am, but probably not doing them properly. So I'm really trying to change that at the moment. I'm still on my way to get really good at it, but yeah, I'm giving myself more time, not trying to be as perfect as I was hoping to be, and just trying to knuckle down the little things.
What made you get into coaching along your journey?
I've always loved sport. Like ever since I was growing up, I've always played sport. Team sports has been, I guess, how I kind of socialized. I wasn't really ever into gym by myself until the love for team sports kind of became a little bit of a burden, I guess.
Yeah.
I have really high expectations of myself, and that comes out in my sport. So when I don't play better than what I think I should, I get really down on myself. Yeah. So that kind of changed, and I just football, and then moved out here to Puri, and then everyone at work was just doing gym and stuff. So I kind of got into that. There was an opportunity where I could get my Cert 3 and 4, and I kind of love to learn and get little qualifications and stuff like that. So that was exciting, and it helped that my work paid for that. And then I found you guys, the Mind and Body Club, and it's not like anything I've ever done before. I've never done Pilates at home. It was kind of like, thought it was a bit of a fad at home, and I was always just like strength training and stuff where I could and whenever I could kind of thing. So loved Pilates. I was getting quite dizzy when I was doing exercise in like the high intensity gym stuff, and I didn't find that with Pilates. Really just knuckled into that, and then you obviously approached me wondering if I'd want to, and I'd actually thought of it after a different studio I'd went to, just as a little bit of a side thing, and just fulfills a little bit more of a positive part of my life rather than like work being a burden. So it was really lovely to do that.
I think it'd be really interesting to look back on. I think you were like really early stages you joined the club.
Yeah.
Like when we basically first opened.
Yeah.
I actually remember messaging you back and forth, and because you didn't have like a proper profile picture, I was like, who am I messaging here? I'm like, this is scared.
Weird name.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, and you had the weird name, and I'm like, who is this? And then when you walked in, I'm like, that is not what I expect. I know, I was like, because I was trying to like pronounce it, I was like, what the... Went like your name on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Who is that?
Who is this?
That?
I was like,
it's the first name.
I'm like, who is this going to be? And then it was like weird because it's like the people that had joined the club were people obviously around period that I knew. But when you were coming in, there was also people coming in that I just didn't know. So that was a weird feeling for me. And I was just like, I'm like, who's going to walk in these doors? Is anyone going to walk through these doors? Are they scamming me?
Send me $1 million. I know. I will come to your club.
I know, like, this guy's going to rob me or what is happening? But no, Tasja walked in. Lucky she did, because this is where we are now. What do people assume is easy for you but actually takes effort? Back then, now, along your journey so far?
I guess I've been pretty lucky to be quite, and I don't mean this in like an up myself way, but I was good at sport. Like I enjoyed it. It was easy. The pushing myself to be really good was quite hard. Like I remember, and if my mum and dad watch this, I used to get taken to netball and brought back, and I would be so grumpy in the car if I played bad. They would be like my partner at the time, they'd be like, man, like, good luck. Like, she's freaking so grumpy right now. Like, it was with netball at the time. Like, she played this, she did well, she did all this, and I wouldn't remember any of that. I would remember, like, one stupid thing I did
where
wrong.
you throw the ball
and
away
I
or
would
something.
be really grumpy about it, like to the point where I wouldn't talk the whole drive home.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you're better than me.
so-
I was crying.
No, I cry every day. Like poor Brayden will tell you every day. Nah, not every day anymore.
Anymore.
So like I guess that was difficult to try and keep wanting to be like keeping up with where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yes. And then turning that into starting shift work from straight out of school, keeping up with the level of sport and just overall health, managing shift work was quite hard. So then that has spiraled into managing shift work, health, and this.
Yes.
Which is like getting there. I'm getting there.
Yeah. I feel like you've had so much growth from when you first started.
Yeah.
Even with like not putting so much pressure on yourself.
But simple as like eating.
Yeah.
Like obviously we're going to get deep into that. So like, yeah, I think I was trying to be, like I said before, in everything. And if I didn't knuckle that, what I thought was perfect, it all just fell. Like it was just like, wasn't working at all.
Yeah.
So I guess giving myself a bit of leeway has helped with that.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. They try and be perfect and then it almost gives you like paralysis and you just don't do anything at all because it's like you feel like you're going to make the wrong mistake. And it's like, if you have this goal to get to, it's going to be so messy along the way. Like there's never perfect.
Yeah. And it's like you mess up once and then you don't start again.
Yeah.
So that's not the way it should be. It's like 3 steps forwards, 1 step back, rather than like 3 steps forward and then you're just all the way back.
And never do anything ever again. Yeah. Which is normal for a lot of people because it's like making a mistake, you feel like says a lot for your self-worth or something like that, but it doesn't. It's not that deep. Me and Maria had this conversation yesterday on the pod. It's not that deep.
No, you can do something wrong and it will still be like, not wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's fine.
And in these situations, it's like just around like nutrition and health. It's not like some like life-changing thing that you've done. Like you haven't.
Like if I have a piece of toast with peanut butter rather than a piece of toast with avocado, like I'm going to be all right.
The world's not going to end.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, as long as I eat the piece of toast,
at least it's
kind of like all I need. I don't even know if I really answered your question then.
What do people assume is easy for you?
Yes. Just managing it all.
Yeah. And that's the thing in the studio too. People think, me and Maria had this conversation as well yesterday about that the job's easy. It's not necessarily easy. I think we work very hard to make it look seamless and easy as much as we can. There's always chaos in the background going on.
Imagine walking into any fitness studio, like you're one of 11 people and then your instructor's like depressed, sad.
Yeah, well,
sorry, but you probably didn't feel like coming in, and now I definitely don't feel like staying because you're super sad.
Yeah,
you're not upbeat at all.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like I can push past a point of like overthinking.
Yes,
if your instructor's there, overthinking.
Yeah, which is true.
Like,
and like even the stuff that comes up in classes, and you have to quickly change, and like
you can tell when like you've got things in your brain. Like other people probably can't see it, but like I think when us instructors watch each other, if something happens, we're all instantly thinking of that. But other people that come just like aren't. So I think they think that that's easy, which is probably a good thing for that question.
Yes.
Like actually just instructing in general.
Yes. What's a fitness belief you've changed your mind about?
That it has to be the best workout every single time. Since like actually focusing on fueling, I feel better even if I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So like if I've had a day where I haven't had a chance to eat or haven't had a chance to drink much water, you just hurry up and do what you can in the time that you've got and then you feel better for it.
Yeah. Your energy is so much different.
So much different. Like walking into a class being worried if I'm going to pass out or feel dizzy compared to now. Yeah, look, I haven't eaten as much as I could and I might not feel as great and I can probably catch myself getting to a point where I need to just take a breath.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually felt that in a really long time.
Yeah. Which is like we said, when there's so much going on in class, the last thing you want to have is also that in the back of your mind. Like, why all this chaos is going on?
Yeah.
I'm also going to faint.
Like I'm dying here. I'm like holding on for dear life trying to get to one of your classes. And I'm like, and then I'm worried about you having to worry about me.
Oh,
because that's not nice.
Yeah.
Like seeing people that you're training, like because they haven't fueled themselves, it kind of falls back on us feeling guilty for pushing it that far.
Yeah.
When like, obviously it's our responsibility to be mindful of that. But
when it comes to something like underfueling, like people are usually, and you do feel guilty. So make sure you eat before you come to class. Do not stress us out. And like say you're like it's hard to manage because you're in an athletics class and like people usually that are under fueling can go. And then all of a sudden it's like they run out of fuel and it's like.
That's what it was
their
like.
faces just drop and
color
like,
goes out of you. Your eyes go dizzy. Like you're feeling like, you know what? Like even though I haven't eaten today, I'm feeling phenomenal. Have felt so good. I've just been go all day, like whatever. You kind of just keep that for the first however long you can. And then it's an instant,
like
you're dizzy, you're like shivering, you feel ill, you could vomit, and then you can't stop that. Like you can't, once you hit that point, I've never been able to find my way back out of that other than stopping and sitting down and not exercising anymore.
I know.
For that day.
It's always like the first half an hour. Like, so you think that by the last 15 minutes, like, right, we're good. Like these people are smashing it. And then, it just hits all of a sudden. But then it's like hard to manage because then you have someone like that in the class. So then you feel bad for pushing them so hard. But then everyone else in the class has fueled themselves and is up for a tough workout.
And times when that person has fueled themselves, they're great.
Yes.
And like, it's not it wasn't every session thing.
No, it wasn't.
Like, no, but it was for me.
For you it was.
Not for other people. Like, I get it. Like, you can't eat sometimes. That's fine. You've had a big week. You know, you've got kids or work and everything else is put above you. Like, we get it. But for me, it was every single week. Yes. And I knew. I kept saying, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Maybe I've got vertigo. And Chelsea's looking at me going, whatever. And then it's pretty obvious. I was vegetarian, which was just because meat grossed me out. Yeah. And I just didn't eat enough. I wasn't eating bad, just not enough. And I think because I have been so active my whole life, like maybe if I was at a desk job, not doing a whole lot, what I was eating might have been fine. But I was active. Yeah. I would go surfing, we'd go walking, like all of that stuff was our like social time, which was active and then not giving your body more. Yeah. So.
And I think like when we were talking about it for a while, like you were doing lots of research and stuff. And I think I was like, before we started the actual nutrition stuff and we were talking about it and I was like, I don't know. I feel like these are signs of like under fueling. Anyway, like, but you never know. Exactly. So I was like, you went and got your bloods and everything done. And then when we started, and then when we did our initial, nutrition consult and you told me what you were eating, I was like, girl, I haven't seen anyone not eat so much. And then I was like, there's definitely signs of underfueling. And then I've also grown as a person and learnt like now if you came to me, I would have a completely different approach and I would be more straight to the point. Like I think with the nutrition in the past, I've kind of talked around it, like not making someone feel uncomfortable. But I'm like, these people come to me for support. So now I just need to tell them how it is, whether they like it or not, because they need the help. So
it's not like I didn't know. They talk about it in year 3 and 4. Like I've grown up with parents that spoke about that stuff. It's not like I grew up with parents that restricted my eating or restricted their own eating. Again, poor mum, I'm such a hypocrite. She would go on like a diet or whatever and be like, why are you doing that? Like, that's so stupid. Do you know, like, that you need carbs, like you need all this, like all of the information that I needed to listen to. And I was happy to tell her because kangaroo sausages were disgusting. And I was like, why are you eating them? Eat a normal fucking steak or something. And I just wouldn't like listen to my own advice until it got to the point where like I was really enjoying like strength training, HIIT training, just like group classes. And then it started to affect that. Yeah. Well, it didn't even start. It was affecting it the whole time. Yeah. Like I've not actually really done a strength or like a HIIT class and felt like I could make it the whole way through. Yeah. And I was like getting upset because I'm like, I'm not the unfittest person in the world. No. Like I do this stuff. I should be okay. Yeah. And I couldn't get to the end. And I was like, what is going on? And it will come down to conditioning in that kind of like area and stuff. But it was like, I was like, there has to be more to this. Like I don't understand. Yeah, I understand. And I think it's important to note, like you weren't restricting to restrict. You're restricting because you didn't want to do the wrong thing. So you probably deep down knew that you had to fuel, but you didn't want to make the wrong choice. And well, like not even that. Like I just, when I don't feel like eating, I
and that's
don't feel like eating. And like if I don't eat, then like I just eating doesn't excite me. Yeah. Like, it's, I wish it was like eating out, like socially, sure, that's fine, love it. Give me a bowl of pasta, eat it every day. Pasta, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Maybe that's the answer. We need to go out for tea with you every night. All right, Tasha needs to eat her food tonight. Let's go out for tea.
But like breakfast and stuff, like just cooking it, it's just not. Yeah. It's not something I enjoy spending my time on. When I get in a routine and start feeling good with eating, I love it.
Yeah.
But then I fall off the bandwagon and
then
it's just not something that I want to spend my time doing. So I guess it's just finding those tools which we've discussed.
You're doing a good job.
I'm trying.
You come a long way.
I'm
And like we say, it's not about being perfect.
Yeah.
The other thing too is you have now started bringing snacks to class. Any members listening, don't feel like you can't bring snacks to class if you feel like you're in athletics and you need a little bit of sugar or something, bring it along with you.
Nerd clusters. Go to. Honestly, you'll see me snacking on some nerds and people will be like, well, that's so weird. But honestly, it pushes me through.
Yeah, it does.
Because like if you haven't had enough, and I don't think, like I'm definitely not at the point where I'm eating enough yet.
Yeah.
But I'm getting better and I can address the fact that short burst of energy makes me feel, or like sugar makes me feel so much better through the class. And like, yeah, like whatever. It's not the best. Like, we're not obese. Like I'm not needing to restrict that to that point. Like I'm not that serious. I'm not in competition. I'm not. Yeah. I'm just trying to be the best, I guess.
Yeah. And it's not like, this is what I said about in the 12 days of the club, there's no such thing as good or bad eating. It's just is it the right choice at the right time? And for you and for anyone that's exercising a lot, sugar is not bad. Yeah. It's a fuel source to do better. And you now know the warning signs, because I know sometimes you bring nerds and then other times you don't. So you know when to...
Sometimes it's just because I have them and I don't. Sometimes really prepared and other times not. But I'm like, sometimes I won't eat them. Yeah. If I don't feel like I'd eat them, then I won't. But if I like have them there and I've had a tough day, then... Like,
you know you've got them.
Yeah.
Okay. How has coaching humbled you?
Like I'm pretty like, I don't have, well, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. But I'm pretty
sure. But we reckon we all have it.
I'm pretty sure we have a smidge.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm pretty like go. And I think like I would crash. So being so go, like I can't crash when I'm an instructor. In other jobs, you can have a quiet day or you can just do as much as you want, like, or respond as you need kind of thing.
Yes.
Whereas like you can't not respond through your whole however many classes you're doing. Yeah. And even it's before your classes, it's planning the classes, it's making sure that you're not doing exactly the same thing every time. It's figuring out who's in your class. Will they benefit from it? Do they have injuries? Are they pregnant? Like, am I going to be able to go into this confidently, knowing that every single person, 11 different bodies can do that? And then if someone changes, change that if I need. So it's very...
While giving them all energy to motivate them and like pump them up. And there's no such thing as a cruisy day in coaching.
No.
Because then you get that many reviews, like, what is going on?
And then like as you guys probably know, I'm talking a million miles an hour, your words jumble and you're like, I've done everything right, but now for some reason I can't get my words out.
It's frustrating.
Like, there's nothing that can prepare you for a day that you just can't get your words out.
I know.
Your brain feels clear. No, it's not.
Yeah. Because you can't speak. Talking. You say crazy things and everyone looks at you like, what are you even talking about?
You put everyone in a position where they're looking down to the ground so you can look up at the sky and go, oh, that was bad.
Yeah, what is happening? Yeah.
I need to stop yapping for no reason.
Because I know when, I haven't actually thought about it like that before. Like when we talk about how the job's amazing, so fun, but takes a lot of energy. And I've never thought about like how sometimes when you go into an office, you can just have a cruisy day. You can just decide like, I'm going to do the bare minimum today.
Your boss might be like, all right, do this. And you're like, all right, I'll do it slow.
Get a coffee. Yeah. Like,
I'll do it at my own pace. I'll do it in a way that is like how I want to do it today.
Yeah.
But then, and that's not every job. Like, obviously there's lots of jobs that you can't do that. But this is different to what I've had.
Yes.
Kind of thing. Before.
Yeah. And there's like a million thoughts going through your head at once. And then you just come out. And then you just come out with something and you're like, oh my Lord. They're all going to remember that.
Kind of like saying, don't say that, don't say that, don't. And then you say it and you're like, why did I say that?
I know.
I just tried not to say that.
And sometimes I go through stuff just where I'm delirious and I just say shit and I'm like, I don't even care anymore.
I'm like talking to myself in the mic and everyone's like looking at me. I'm like,
let's go. I'm like, at least we're vibing.
I'm having fun here.
Yeah. It's like bringing stories. I love her stories.
Honestly.
Like, and they're random. They're the best.
And I'm like, okay, we've been in this position for pretty long, Maria. I love you.
It's the best.
Also, the ability to count has been humbled. I can't count anymore. It's contagious.
Yeah. I know.
You can't. You're like, 10 seconds and then 10 seconds. What did I say? Did I say 15 or did I say
I know.
10 seconds?
And I always like go 10 seconds, but then someone looks so good doing it that I'm like 8 because they're just smashing it.
You're too strong.
You're doing well. And then everyone's looking at me like, hurry up.
Yeah.
Funny. Who do you coach the hardest and why?
I think there's people that don't think they can do something and they absolutely can.
Yes.
Will say, you're not going to know if you can do it if you don't give it a go. Like, I don't care if you give something a go and you don't get it. Like that to me is like, I'm really proud of you for trying that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do that today. Like, I don't know if that's going to be achievable for me.
Yes.
But you're not going to know unless you give it a go.
Yeah.
So like, that's how I feel. Like, you can sit easy and you can go do an easy class. You can switch off and not really give it a go. But
yeah.
you might get up on your toes in a push up and not have a choice.
Yes.
And do it really well and do 2. Don't care if you do 1. Yeah. Give it a go. Next time you give it a go, you're probably going to be able to do more.
Yes.
Because you know that I've given that a go and I tried that and I wasn't feeling very great, but I feel a bit better now. Like, I've been coming consistently. I've been eating. I've been sleeping. Or whatever. And I'm going to try 2. And you're like, okay, like, I can do 3.
Yes.
And one day it'll click. And you'll be like, I can do a lot more than I thought. And I just didn't have the belief that I could, I guess.
When it comes to the more advanced moves, I think people get frustrated, but because they think they should get it straight away like you would for a lunge or whatever, but they're basic movements that everyone can do, and we just layer it up with more challenge. But when it comes to doing a push-up off your toes, like, you probably are only going to be able to do 2 to start with.
It's so hard.
It's going to be a slower process.
Yeah.
And you're really good for that. Members listen to you too.
Because I'm at their feet yelling at them, do it now.
Do it. And they all appreciate the push, though.
I just feel like you're not going to know. Like, I've said it that many times, but you're not going to know if you don't. I
think us instructors do now know too, like, we're really good at picking out when someone is really having a flat day or when they're just like
teetering on the edge of wanting to put in a whole lot of effort and just wanting to switch off.
And they just need a push. And that's when we'll be like,
and like, we ask them sometimes, like, to be honest, I don't ask enough, but are you wanting to move today or are you wanting to just relax? But at the end of the day as well, sometimes I go in thinking, I just want to move today. And then I get there and I'm like, this is feeling really good.
Yes.
So I don't like shutting them off into like, okay, you just want to move today. I'm not going to come over as much and push you. I'm going to encourage you, but I also want to have that opportunity to be like, I know you can do it. Like, you're in here so often. And even if you're not, you're so strong.
Yes.
Like, I can see your muscles. You're really strong. And even if it's a basic movement or a really challenging one, like, we've been working you up to them. We all target different things.
Yes.
Like, it's all going to support you getting to where your goal is. And even that, if that is a particular goal or just to be stronger, putting in that little bit of an attempt will help you get to that goal, I guess.
I always feel like that too, like, because sometimes my days are so hectic and I've got so much going on in my brain. When I get to class and I'm in the warm-up, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to move today. And then once I get into it, I'm like, oh, I can't help myself.
And then you say push-ups and I'm like,
yeah, let's go. And then, like, we do one side and I kind of, like, I don't know, for some reason, when I'm not feeling it the first side, take easier. And then when it comes to the second side, I'm like, I know what's coming now. And it's like, pump it out, last so many minutes of the class. Yeah, very normal. Okay. How do you know someone is actually changing?
I think a bit of confidence in their ability. Like, you can tell, even as simple as like high to low kneeling.
Yes.
You'll see that they'll sit on their bum and then they'll might creep to their sitting on their heels. And then they'll creep to maybe trying 1 and you'll see. So you can see that they're more confident in their ability, whether that's like repetitions or just being confident with the bed itself. You can see that that's like that they are maybe excited to try it or less nervous to try it.
Yeah.
So obviously they're just building through that themselves.
I love watching that journey of like when people first walk in and they're like almost like don't want to touch anything on the bed. Something makes a noise and they're like look around like.
Or they're like looking around like at other people who have been coming ages and you can see they're like, wow, like that looks really hard. Like I can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
And then like it often doesn't take very long.
It's like 3 weeks later they walk in, sit on the bed. So nice to watch. What does showing up properly actually mean to you?
Just again, not being perfect in everything. Doing the best I can with my sleep, doing the best I can with my eating, giving myself time to exercise, giving myself time to get ready rather than like sleeping in that extra however long. Like I feel so much better when I give myself that extra time to make myself look nice, whether it's extra sorry.
You can swear, it's okay.
I actually can't believe I made it this long with only 1 or 2. Like extra time with like your hair or your makeup or something. Like I'm not saying you have to look great all the time.
Yeah.
But giving yourself that little bit of extra time, preparing better for your sleep, preparing better for your eating. Because my eating goes down the drain, like, when I don't prepare for it.
Yes.
So when I don't give myself the time and the ability to do well, I like crumble.
Yes.
I won't have food. I'll have to get takeaway. Like just stuff, not that there's much.
Yeah, I know.
It's probably beneficial, but there's not much. So yeah, just not needing to be perfect in everything, just giving it what you've got.
Yeah.
That cycle of the day or like the week or the month. And you're going to feel so different in different parts of everything.
And I think that's something I've started doing as well. I don't know, we've all kind of started doing it this year, I feel too. Is like when you're a coach and you're standing in front of so many people, like you want to make sure you're filling your own cup up outside of work as well, because like sometimes you don't feel like standing in front of people. So I'm making a conscious effort now to try and like, because some days I just like roll out of bed and go there. I'm trying not to do that anymore, and I'm trying to do my hair and like put some makeup on if it makes me feel confident, and put some jewelry on and stuff like that to make me feel better. And then also like getting a good night's sleep and everything, so we just feel good within ourselves.
And like, I'm going to excuse my online shopping addiction, but like, we work really hard for our money. Like, we are just so young that there's lots of people that have big goals, and I have big goals. Like, I want to buy as many houses as we can and all of that stuff, like big money goals. But I also want to like live.
Yes.
Like, I want to be able to go and get my nails done and it not matter. Like, we're in a very lucky position. There's people that don't have that.
Yeah.
Like, they are lucky to have a safe house to live in. But like, stepping back, and although like we are both go, like there's so many opportunities that we have that are basic for us that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah.
So like really like knuckling down on them and feeling good about yourself in those ways. Like, buy clothes that make you feel good. If it's something that's not on, this is going to sound really cliche, not on trend, but you like to wear it, like, I don't care. Like, if it's your baggy pants and a baggy t-shirt, like, I'm very lucky with, I'm aware I'm very lucky with the figure that I have.
Yeah.
Although I'm not, like, I'm pretty insecure with it a lot of the time. Wear what makes you feel comfortable.
Yes.
Wear baggy clothes even though you're tiny.
Yeah.
You don't have, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, it's not, like what you were saying before, it's not that big.
No, it's not that deep.
And no one is going to notice.
No.
If you like wearing something and someone else doesn't like it, they're going to go, oh, like, they're probably not even going to notice it.
Yes.
If they like your shirt, they'll notice it and they'll say, wow, that's a nice shirt. If they don't, not that they have to compliment it if they don't like, well, they do like it, but just, it's not that.
It's not that deep.
I've rambled completely off that question.
No.
It's not that deep.
Me and Maria got onto this topic yesterday as well. It's like how you just have to be happy within yourself and do what you want to do, because you'll always be chasing like buying the new car or getting this or doing stuff that you feel like is going to be the thing that makes you happy.
Yeah.
But really you just have to wake up and be happy. We went on this topic as well.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I'm young. All I do is wear black. Because that's like,
but you like it.
That's what I like. And then I also know it works for my lifestyle, because when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to try, and it's like another decision like that I have to try and make is pairing a colour together. Yeah. So it's like black.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes I wear black, often I'll wear brown.
Yeah. Yeah. And I always wear like baggy pants and either a tighter top or a baggy top as well. It was just what I feel comfortable in. I don't care.
And I guess it can be cropped out if we have to be, but as we progress through looking at different, we want to maybe.
She's like, can I say this?
She's not giving me advice to say it. Like, I think that is exciting for me particularly, because like finding things that I'm comfortable in is quite hard. Like, when I find the right thing, I'm buying 10 of the same shirts.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. And like particular styles, like I love. Yeah, like that excites me. Yeah. So we might be able to branch out a little bit, but also like really knuckle down on that.
Yeah, I'm making clicky noises. I don't know why. It just felt appropriate. Yes, we need to get that sorted. More coming soon. All right, last few questions. What makes you care more than the average coach?
Well, I know how it feels to feel like shit. So I don't want people to feel like that. I don't want people to feel like they can't come into the studio because they haven't fueled themselves particularly in that day, and make that the reason not to come. We know that your cup might not be full. It might be really low. You might be feeling great. You might be doing everything really well. I want you to feel like you can come to the studio and be in one of my classes and be fine. Even if you're not feeling good, no matter what, like you will be fine. I'll be there for you if you have questions, if something doesn't feel right, if you feel like you're not doing things right, or you just want to go through the movements and like barely put much effort in. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with that.
I love seeing at the moment, like, a lot of people are coming in to the studio on, like, when they're having a really bad day just for their mental health,
Honestly,
which is so nice to see that they're so comfortable within the community and within the, like, instructors that they can show up in that state and be like, I really just am here for the mental health reasons today.
Yeah, and particularly, like we don't have kids, but we both work shift work, like my partner and I, so often he's not home when I come home. And if I've had a bad day, I'm not from here. Like, I don't have many friends, I guess, outside of work. And sometimes, you know, other work people are just not, like, they've all gone through it too and they want their own space.
Yes.
So to come to us, like, a studio or a place, whether that's teaching or being in the class, is, like, really refreshing.
Yeah.
So, like, when you have that bad day or you're just not feeling great and you go, you know what, like, I haven't given myself the time to prepare my food, the time to sleep well, but I'm going to give myself 45 minutes to just go and train. Like, it's for me. I don't have to think about it because someone else is teaching. Yeah. Like, it's really lovely that way.
Yeah. It's so nice that we've got such a safe space for everyone. What's one thing you wish members understood sooner?
That it's not going to be the same every session. Like, you could feel really good with your offerings build set on one week, and then the next week you'll come in and it just won't flow.
No.
You just won't be able to push your arms out as much. You won't be able to add those springs that you want. But especially as girls with your cycle and hormones and all the rest of it, like, that's what happens.
It's funny that we go through it every month, but we forget how much it impacts us.
Honestly, it's because we wipe it because it's traumatic.
I know.
Yeah. So, like, just don't be so hard on yourselves.
Yeah. It's not that deep.
No, again, it's not that deep. Like, if there is something that you can pick out of that after not feeling good that you can improve, take that and run and like really knuckle down on it. Like, give yourself the opportunity to be the best that you can by analyzing a little bit, not too much. Like, you don't want to get nitty gritty, but what did I do? Like, did I sleep bad? Yeah. Okay. That's probably why I didn't train so well. It's not because I'm an awful person and I suck.
Yeah.
What can I do? Can I put my phone to the side? Can I put, white noise or something? Like, can I make my room cooler? Yeah. Simple things that, like, you probably don't notice that you're not doing that might make you feel better.
Yeah. And it all has such a big effect. Like, if you don't sleep well, that it can sometimes take like 3 days to get back into a normal routine.
And you can't win that back either.
No.
So, like, you can't sleep an extra 3 hours the next day and bank that sleep. Like, that's not how it works.
No.
So if you have a bad sleep, you have to fuel yourself and you have to get it back on track other ways.
Straight away. Yeah.
Yes, relying on a good sleep the next day is going to be better, but you can't bank sleep that you've missed.
You can. I know. I wish I could catch up on some sleep, but anyway. Yeah. All right, last one.
This one makes me nervous, the way that you just giggle.
Okay, I'm trying to think of how to say it. If you could say one thing without softening it, what would it be?
To myself or
to maybe yourself and everyone listening, and you can use as many swear words as you want to.
For me, honestly, it would just be to do the hard shit.
Yeah.
Like, switch on. Don't do it. Being in that rut is hard. Sorry. Doing the stuff is hard, but being in that rut is harder. It's easier to sit in that rut, but it makes you feel so much worse. Yeah. Like, it sucks. And, like, I go through so many waves of being in it, like, and then you get out of it and you feel great and you just plummet again. Like, being in that rut is a lot harder than doing the hard stuff to get you out of that rut and feel good.
Yes.
So you can either pick that hard or the hard that's going to make you feel better.
Yeah.
So just honestly do hard shit. Like,
everything has a cost. So just like, pick your cost.
I love that value of ours because, and it's like quick to be like, oh, I feel like poo. That's
I feel like shit.
Random. I feel like shit. Like, and then you just go like, snap. It's kind of like what Maria was saying with that 5-second rule.
Yes.
In that book, in a book that I'm reading at the moment. And it's like, you just go, like, you're sitting there, you just think like, feel like ass. And then you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's not do that anymore. Let's get out of it. Let's do something else.
Even yesterday, I was like, my day was just jam-packed. I don't want my days to be like that anymore, but we'll get there slowly. And it was like, 45 degrees nearly yesterday. I couldn't get to the studio for a class, so I was like, oh, all right, treadmill it is. The treadmill doesn't work properly. It's dirty as. It was that hot in the shed, and I had that much work to do. But like, there's so many reasons why I could have not done it. But I was like, let's just do it.
Yeah, and sometimes that's not going to be achievable and that's fine. But your hard on that day will be a different scale.
Yes.
Your hard on some day, you'll eat well, you'll sleep well. Your hard will be a really tough class or a really tough run. And then your hard on another day will be a really basic walk. You take your dog out to the park.
Yeah.
Like that's your hard. You don't move around that much. Your dog moves around all of it, but it's something that makes you feel good.
Do a few laps while they're running around or something. Like,
or just get some fresh air. Like get out of your head a little bit.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
It's
and
going to be messy.
That's the same as like for everyone else as well.
Yeah.
Same as what we've said, the whole thing here. Like you don't have to be perfect. Give it your best for the day.
Doesn't
set
have
yourself
to be
up.
aesthetic.
Set yourself up because like that's what I'd lack. Setting myself up to do well. I set myself up for failure and then I think, why am I failing?
Yeah.
It's like because you actually haven't like given yourself the best opportunity to do well.
That was really good. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Write down anything that you feel like you need to take away from that. Re-listen as you need to. And I'm sure you're going to get lots of feedback on the pod in the studio, but it'll be good stuff. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you on the next one. We always finish with see you, love you, bye. See you, love you, bye.
See you, love you, bye.